isn't a burden off my back. And this...
All this for a drink?
Not just any drink. The very best. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from.
Of course.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you.
I do not know you. Where is the...
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his...
Fine. This is lighter than usual.
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master, had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clap payment.
Cigars?
Those cigars are...
However, do... There's nothing here for your kind, Branded.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Well, why didn't you say? Times are hard. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Did one of them get on this side?
Ah, you...
I believe these are you.
Delightful. The dame...
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my...
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk... After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest...
I didn't realize crystals were so...
as scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even the scant... Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the...
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt a reward for a job well... I thank you. As will our mu...
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind.
I'm just passing through.
Don't
That'll be why he's strutting about like he...
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's
I dare say that... How about it, Branded?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are.
Fine.
Oh, and just so you know, take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't... Now...
If that's what you...
Cock it. Oh, and when you go cry to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break us.
The dame's man or no, he's still a...
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few...
The Emperor's finest.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon, and can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society.
All right. But what do you want from me?
Not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces, and despite my best attempts at secrecy. My efforts to do... Which brings me to my request. The brand...
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal here. Deliver these, but... What food I can provide goes where the need is great. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed.
It's no wonder so many die before that.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital.
The crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own?
Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. I don't eat it here, though.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him.
That's something at least. I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
You'll work faster next time.
Here. The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. You need to rest. But I won't. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will mine. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
Tatienne is very special to me. All of my girls are.
All right. Are you here for...
Business, though not my own.
Ah, so he found someone just as well. I hear his friends back at court.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought he was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its...
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be...
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the...
I'm told you, Sheriff. Did she...
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know...
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights but followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get... She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was...
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
That's the day done then.
Heard the bones fell favourable.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be...
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Fools there, nigh on every man.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables.
I shall return as soon as I...
The markets are a veritable...
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
There, boy! That's enough! Don't let them get away!
them all you've got, boy. Now, boy. You're finished. Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boys. You know what to do, boy. Get him! Not this time. Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him. Keep your distance, boy. Over here.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Wait. You're not one of us. You know what to do. Stay down. Get him, boy. It's over. It's over. You pay for what you've done. Lend me your strength.
Excellent. Another fight.
Stay down!
You're late. What kept...
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Oh, well, don't just...
All right.
My. He's over that way, towards the coast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Get him!
Keep your distance, boy.
Die!
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolf. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win, then.
What is this? Your father said you...
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only
having fun.
Why are you still speaking?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf. Someone needs to put an end to this.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? That wolf was trained. You are the entertainment, nothing more.
Nor am I. You'll...
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right.
You're not the Branded I bore. Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master.
That unlucky wretch. I'm beholden to no one.
Lies! Do you think...
Shut your mouth and let those bearers you killed. They were people, and unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to...
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you...
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With
I'm wasting my time, but I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to...
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here.
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now how can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. Still, such attitudes...
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here.
You don't have to.
Take it. Till then.
You heard me. Shift your asses.
I let her out of her pen while I did my chores. I think she's lost.
I can't promise I'll find her, but...
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her and she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big. Oh, she must be starving too.
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
A branded drop in the field yesterday. How do they expect us to finish the harvest when the ones that...
You work these fields?
A brand? Why should I help you, eh?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe.
Chloe, is it? Oh, last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have I...
Chloe? More brown than white. Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's cut.
Chloe, I was calling you, didn't you?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. Have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Family, but you became Chloe's family when you took her in.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
There, boy! If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand?
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood. If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang her branded than, and that's even with the dame's brooch.
Understood.
I'll be needing some more straw for the stables. One of the ends just gave.
What do you want? Go on, take it. If that's what you want.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your...
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest.
Why, of course. What it...
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Yes. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he was... But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not. As I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster,
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound. But as it happens, this one...
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do... be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful.
Sick of Torgal!
Not much chance I'd make it through the Penitent's Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan. It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Give them all you've got, boy! Keep your distance, boy! There, boy! Fall!
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of it. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna... We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dead.
In fact, it might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with it. We all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the vote.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is, speaking of which, I saw... Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
earth, even a grain is missing.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan, but rarely do such tales have happy ends.
I found this with Tatienne.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the... According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the...
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no me. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
I will.
Get it, boy!
The dame said you would be coming. Your friends are waiting at the chapel atop the hill. Go now.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
So, will it be? That it? Fine.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Clive, was it?
All right. Anything catch your eye? Think you can help? Fancy giving us a hand? Me? The way I see it. So, what'd you say? Come back soon, eh?
Young had so many uses.
And how might this old soul... You wish to study the tomes? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Do you need any help? Are you gonna buy something or not?
Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Get him! It's over. Keep your distance, boy.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way.